So just yesterday, around the same time, I tried to play some Modern Warfare 2 and the game wouldn't launch, right? I encountered the DXGI adapter error that everyone was encountering, and I thought, hey, you know what? I figured out how to fix it. Let's make a quick tutorial video about it. Maybe it helps a few hundred, maybe a few thousand people. That video currently sits at 50.6 thousand views. Just basically in 24 hours, it farmed that many views, and there are so many people who are like, oh, thanks, man, you saved my ass. This should not be the case. This is supposed to be a AAA title from a multi-billion-dollar company that is sold at a higher price than all previous games in the franchise. Yet, we are encountering all kinds of technical issues. This game is a technical disaster. Every time I start the game, play the first round of the day, I'm stuttering around for 2 minutes. I don't know what it is, but I launched into the game, the first multiplayer match, I'm just like stuttering around. I can't aim. It ruins my KD, right? Because I can't aim down sights. It's a disaster. We had the issues with the flickering in the beginning, right? I had to make a tutorial about that as well, showing people how to fix it. Please roll back your drivers. Oh, you want to play this $80 game? Yeah, can you please roll back your drivers to play it? Which went that far that Beesnox themselves even acknowledged it and said, yeah, we're aware there's some technical issues here. Please install this GeForce hotfix driver that GeForce kindly has released because our game is so poorly optimized that we need a dedicated graphics card hotfix driver, which didn't even work for a lot of people. And beyond that, the game just has like poor performance overall, okay? When compared to Modern Warfare 2019 and Vanguard, which both ran super smooth, 120 frames per second constantly, right? It's a very smooth feeling game because that's what Call of Duty is all about. This game, way less FPS. It stutters, you got these micro stutters every now and then, and I'm playing on an RTX 3070, which obviously by no means is like a super top tier high-end graphics card, but if you look at the average GPU hardware that the average users are using on Steam to play their games, the most commonly used graphics card on Steam is still a 1060, then it's followed by the 2060, then a 6050, then a 3060, a 1050 Ti, and so on, and only down here we're coming to the 3070, so by no means does everyone have like a crazy GPU graphics adapter that can run this game and pump out 120 frames. And the game doesn't even look significantly better than the previous title. So I don't know what Activision and Infinity Ward are doing over there, but they definitely did a poor job of optimizing this game. And don't get me wrong, okay? There is a fun game in there somewhere. When it runs smooth, it's a fun game. I'm enjoying it, but it is at the moment overshadowed by all these technical issues. It just sucks. And if you look at the Steam reviews for this game, they reflect that as well. It currently sits at like mixed reviews overall. So many people are reporting crashes. So many people are reporting that they just like check the integrity of their files and then they get banned for no reason. Really, and then their $70 game that they just bought is useless because you can't really appeal that. Somehow this terrible anti-cheat software that they are using is now detecting like amended files, and there you go. You're banned for cheating. Obviously, I don't know these people who say this, and they might be cheaters, but there is such an overwhelming amount of reports of people saying, I did nothing and I just got banned. So I doubt that all of these people are hacking. Okay, it just doesn't make sense. Otherwise we would see it in other games as well. And again, the amount of people reporting crashes is just ridiculous. There are so many people who say like, every 30 minutes the game crashes. I have to restart it every 30 minutes. I was like, oh, every time I use the drone, the game crashes. Nothing I can do. I use the drone, put it in the air, the game crashes. I can't use the drones. And we know that Infinity Ward and Activision are aware of this, okay? Like especially when teaming up with buddies and being in a lobby, that seems to cause plenty of crashes. And Infinity Ward tweeted, we're aware of some players experiencing crashes when partied up. Please stay tuned as we investigate the issue. Beyond that, the game has like a built-in ping system, right? That we know from Warzone as well. And it's been abused for wall hacks. Now it's been deactivated, right? Infinity Ward's like, yeah, no, we're gonna switch it off, sorry. Also, there was this attachment tuning. They disabled that as well because it caused crashes, and they acknowledged that in a tweet as well. We are disabling the attachment tuning until further notice to investigate crashes for users with 5 attachments tuned. And giving a bit of advice like how you can fix it if you currently have like 5 attachments that are tuned. And it's like, dude, you're selling us an overpriced game at a markup that we've never seen before in the Call of Duty franchise, and it's a technical disaster. This is not a finished product. This feels like an early access game. With all the glitches and errors and launch problems, everything I just listed, this doesn't feel like a AAA game from a multi-billion-dollar developer that is now sold for $70. And beyond that, Modern Warfare 2 has now crossed 1 billion in sales faster than any other game in the franchise history. So It's wildly financially successful, and all that was achieved before Warzone 2 or any microtransaction has even launched, okay? So they're making a ton of money with this game. It's going really well, just not for the players, okay? They kind of pulled the short straw because, yeah, you guys paid $70 for the game now, so yeah, we're focusing on microtransactions now and making sure that that's all in place when Warzone 2 comes out. I want them to address this mess as soon as possible. Infinity Ward and Activision have to fix these problems. Because keep in mind, we're stuck with this game for 2 years. Next year, there won't be a new Call of Duty, so they won't have a chance to fix it then. They're just going to release some kind of map pack that replaces the next Call of Duty. And I'm not against that. By the way, there are rumors that they're currently remastering all Modern Warfare 2 maps, and that's what the package is that's going to come out next year. We don't know. It's just a rumor, which would be awesome. But that it will run in this technically messed up engine is not great. Like, I'm not excited about this. They have to optimize the game. The 120 frames per second gameplay is what Call of Duty is all about. They have to fix those crashes. It is not acceptable that a game crashes every 30-40 minutes for so many people. They have to take responsibility. They have to turn this around for the players. And I want them to come forward and say, yes, we are aware that this game currently feels like an early access title. We see the issues, we hear you loud and clear, we're gonna address it, we're putting the work on those microtransactions for Warzone 2 on hold for now, focusing on fixing those issues. This is our main priority. Because sure, the game is financially super successful, it is not Activision that's suffering, it is the franchise reputation with the players that's currently suffering. Because if the game keeps having these hiccups and I need to keep doing like fix tutorials for all kinds of glitches, who knows if we still want to play this game in 1 year from now. This might be the technically worst optimized Call of Duty we've ever seen. Okay, I've played all the titles in the recent years. The way this game launched and the way this game currently runs, performs and is optimized is the worst it's ever been, and they need to address it. It's a fun game somewhere in there, but currently it's overshadowed by being a technical disaster. All right? So please, Infinity Ward Activision, get your teams to work on this. We need to go back to where we were before. Otherwise, I'm afraid this might not end well, and the longevity of this game will suffer from it because people will get sick of it because of all these hiccups and this messy launch. So this is basically the current state of Modern Warfare 2. I hope it gets better. I wanted to share my thoughts on this with you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did and you agree, then please don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe for more videos, and I hope to see you on another video on the channel. Take care of yourselves. I'm out. Bye.